with you. We were together.
Hello. Since I've started later today, not so much late, I expected more. I think we can start immediately, and I think I will try to go straight to the hard side today. It's something really technical, so I don't actually have to think that much, maybe apart from the first part, but it's mainly meshing what we're going to do today. So maybe I should manage to yap in the meantime, because it's not something I should focus so much on. So yeah, hello Holly, hello Meet, you're always here before I start. I appreciate it, but gives me a little bit of anxiety. No, that's not true. Actually, I'm just happy to see you here already. You expected me so much. I might rate this. Oh, no, wait, I forgot to turn them on. Wait a sec, I just needed to go to Google Chrome and activate all of them with one button. No, I forgot, because on WordChat I can't use them. So I turned it off, but now I can. So wait a second, I'll turn them back on again. Okay. They should be available now. Easy. You see, even if I forget, it's kind of easy to fix, actually. Oh, I'm drinking. You don't have to redeem it if you don't want to. I'm drinking. I need it, actually, I think. So. And though I'm Tartik, a pleasure to see you here. I'm drinking already. I'm drinking. I drunk already. I'll drink more next time, okay? Hello, Rasblo. Hope you're fine. I'm with the Vulper today, as you can see. I think I will slowly shift to use a lot of avatars again, slowly, and because I'm pretty sure you're used to the creature now, and yeah, right now I think I prefer to use her now because that's the brand new news about all my avatars, but I will come back to the Vulper and the others from time to time. Thank you, Panda. Blah blah blah. Ah.
That's me speaking with all the humidity in my room.
It makes sense. I completely get it. Thanks so much for the resub. Really appreciate it. For 22 months, also almost 2 years. We missed not so much. In October, you will do that in case. I didn't wake up to catch your stream if I can, even if only for the start. It's fine. If you want to go back to sleep, go. It will be a chill stream today. Also, probably a little bit boring for you because it's all about meshing, but maybe you are interested in to see how it works with my Vtubers. So yeah, I tend to avoid working on commission when I am streaming, and not because I don't want to, but because it's better for me to focus. And yeah, I want to, full focus on people that pay me for what I do. So yeah, I prefer to work on personal project or a texture. In that case, it's fine. I don't notice it's actually easy for me to work on them in live. And so yeah. Go eat now, go eat. Indeed, I just want to say hi. I'm going to leave because I'm getting sleepy. It's fine. Thanks, Antarctica, for passing by just to say hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's early for a lot of us and it's late for a lot of others. So I understand it completely. Thank you, Panda. I really appreciate it. Thank you. By the way, yeah, it will be a kind of boring process, so I think we can yap and about whatever. In the meantime, there is an hype train. Really? There's an hype train. What? Why a hype train? I don't get how the new hype train works because nothing much happened. Some of you resub without sharing it, maybe. I don't get how it works, but thanks for the hype train, of course. We can unlock a cute emoji like that at least, so yeah. I'm seeing a cute foxy on the screen, yeah. I'm a cute foxy. I can be a cute creature from time to time, a cute dragon, a cute soda pop, whatever. But yeah, soon I will be something else, I guess, but not in the near future. I'll try to do another version of myself by Halloween, but we'll see. Not for me. I'm perfect. It's my perfect time. I know because you prefer it. You while you work and stuff like that, you can follow me. So yeah, hello Snake. I hope you're fine. And speaking of, I would love to use the dragon more, but I have to try to put it on Viniana instead of Warudo. Pretty sure I can do that in some way. I'm not that interested to move the back part of the dragon, because the frontal part sitting down, it's just fine. But I have to see how it works, so I needed the time. That's what I miss lately. I'm focusing so much lately on commission because before I go on holiday, I prefer to complete the majority of commission I have for August. I will be back in Denmark always in August at the end of it. But, if I can, since I will be blocked for 2 weeks because I won't take the tablet with me, I prefer to work on the majority of stuff I have to do before going to Italy. So yeah, the reason why I don't want to take the tablet with me, I could, apart from the fact I'm pretty sure I won't be able to work there. That's the first thing. Secondly, I know where I'm going. And taking an iPad with me, it can be dangerous where I'm going. But also in Milan, I'm a little bit scared every time, especially when I have to take the tablet off for the checks at the airport, and put it on the table. I'm always scared that someone can steal it from me because, it's not stealing only an expensive device, but also my job. So, yeah, I'm always a little bit anxious when I have to go to the airport with that, especially now that I'm going back to Italy. I will avoid using it. Yeah, I'm a tourist now, so yeah, I will avoid it. Despite I speak Italian, I'm a tourist, so yeah. Just ask what happens on Pot. We do not talk about that person here. What happened on Pot of Titans? What happened? I miss... one thing. Salmon, he's not here, I know, but he didn't explain anything to me to what happened the last time. I remember it now. Hey, you promised me to speak about it and you missed it. You did it on purpose, I'm pretty sure. What happened the last time with Salmon? I'm curious. It was on Palworld? Yeah, he lost his innocence in Palworld, I remember. No one spoke about it to me. Someone has to write what happened to me. I just got here and all I heard was a Salmon. It did. Salmon, you didn't tell me anything about what happened on Palworld the last time. You promised to do that and you miss it. I want to know. I want to know what happened the last time. Not in live stream, but explain. I deserve the explanation because you hinted that last stream and you didn't explain anything to me. I just remembered. So you see, you probably your ear was itching because I was calling you. So yeah, Lottie, hello. How are you? I hope you're fine. And then I have a good also from the retro game playing full furry vampiric scene soon. Vampiric? What's happening? Final DM. I was hoping you forgot. No. I forgot a few days ago. Now I remember. You had to tell me something. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know absolutely. Be naughty again? Probably. Probably it's all about that. I'm pretty sure about it. Have a follow. Whoops, thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, apart from that, I hope your week went smooth, guys. A funny week. For me, it was kinda busy, I think, because as I said before, I'm trying to recover the majority of commission I have for this month. And yeah, basically, I'm struggling hard since January because of the bad decision I take with my family, unfortunately, underestimating the value of my time, and now it will never happen again. I learned a lesson. And because of that period, I had some troubles with family, time organization problem to go back to Denmark in time. And yeah, basically, since January, I'm basically following my own queue that I set with my own limit, trying to recover with every month where I should want to finish that particular commission. I'm still fighting so hard with it, but it's fine. It's fine. I won't do that mistake again. I will never underestimate the power of the value of my time anymore. So yeah. Apart from that, I will slowly recover. I'm recovering, but going on holiday, it's hard, I should say. But apart from that, profanity depends. I can accept it, but depends. It depends. I accept more Italian profanity because I understand it more better. But apart from that, mi bello fighter, I hope you're fine. This audio is every time so loud for me, not for you, but for me it's so loud every time. My Rainbow Fleira for a moment. And yeah, in the meantime, I think we can consider to go to Live2D. I'm considering at least. I'm considering to go there at least. And we can change with art immediately because I'm pretty sure I will be able to speak while working on that. Okay. I have to open Live2D. It shouldn't implode now. It's a kind of heavy program, but it should be fine because I didn't work on the project yet. So yeah, let me open it before sharing everything up. So at least it's ready. I don't look down this time. I don't have to lift the table to avoid looking down too much because I will work on computer. So yeah, fooling around. It's fine. You can do that. You are allowed to do that. The redeems are there for a reason, guys. It's completely fine. Okay, let me open the project. If I start to lag, it's because I'm opening it. No, it's fine though. I'm not lagging. Yeah, but because it's a raw project. That's the reason why. There's nothing in it. That's all the reason why. Okay. Okay, I can go to the other part. I'm not sure if it will be visible immediately. No, indeed. Okay, wait a second. Not the iPad today, but Live2D. Here we are. Let's go. Become smaller. And yeah, it will be maybe kind of boring in some way, but okay. I will mainly work on actually this side of the screen. So I think I will move the camera a little bit to show. Sorry, I didn't want to hide indeed. To show you what I mean. Wow, you have to see this part more. I think I should consider to make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, something like that. I want to touch this part of the software for now. I will mainly work on meshing and deformers that you can find here. So yeah, I think I will show you this part mainly. Maybe like this. Okay, so at least work properly. Oh no, wait, I put it in a really bad way. But let me fix that a little bit more down. because I can't see it immediately because of a corner. They are all around. Sorry, wait for it. Doing my best. I think I have to just a minimum, the bare minimum. No, oh wait, no. Doing what I should. Just a little. Be fine like that, right? Yeah, perfect. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Casper, hello. Fleira, help. I need to study, but I don't want to. Maybe you can relax with me because I will yap, but you have to focus, so be careful. There's music, we will yap. It's something it can work out. I know how annoying it can be to study, though, especially on Friday. Do you have to go to school tomorrow? Because Saturday is a school day in Italy. Not now. You know, schools are closed because it's too hot. But yeah, we consider that in Italy schools reopen, even university, in September, not before, because it's too hot otherwise. That's the problem. That's the problem. I think we can consider to put this music, all the music of 2000. Let's do that. Study while Freya is ringing, this will give you time to study a good amount of time. Yeah, I know, but thing you need to study for is so hard. I haven't been school for over 1 month. It's still holiday for Danish people. Not sure how school works here and when there are closing days for summertime. If it's that long like in Italy, because consider in Italy when we have to close for summertime schools, we close from starting of January to the beginning of September. Not because we would love to, but because it's too hot to be there otherwise. For the majority of time, schools don't have air conditioner, and it's impossible to stay there like that. So yeah, that's the reason why basically. I can see there should be masks all around, but I can't see them. That's weird. Why I can't see masks? Sorry, can I? Where are they? They should be visible. Let me try to. Can I move? No, ah, I can't see the mask. Why else like that? I can't even move it. Oh, but including may have unintended appearance. I noticed that they have unintended appearance. No, not this. I wanted the other one. Can I because they are not visible. I will import them and again in case. Ah, wait. Okay. Now the entire folder was hidden, and that's why. Okay. I don't need them now. You want to see how detailed and full of toggles is this model? I have to rig all this kind of stuff, even her hands. I forgot though to add to her hands a bracelet, so I have to import it back again at some point. Wing close, that doesn't make sense like that, but it will at some point. Just believe in the process. The tail is like this for a particular reason, and we're going to fix it immediately, so you will see how it's supposed to be. Let me do that real quick. Now it will take shape. I didn't pass it. Okay, now I did, and it should be on multiply. This one, where is multi? Ah, it's already on multiply. Voila. And now, tail line. Though no, shouldn't be like that. Art mesh. Why the others are not? Oh, it should clip. Clipping ID. Why it's like this? There are more. It's not clipping exactly how I want to. Yeah, just a sec. Something weird is happening on the software. Ah, because wait, okay, that was the wrong mesh. Here we are. This is how the tail should look like, actually. So yeah, perfect. This part should be hidden because they're part of some headphones, but it's fine. Let's clip them immediately so I won't forget about it. But I have to find them. These spots are these kind of spots, so okay. This kind of fruit. But no, wrong arm, I guess. I take the wrong arm ID. Yeah. Now it should work perfect. the same things happen for the belly here. I have to find it. Belly line, belly spots. Here we are. Belly color. I wrote it so badly because the corrector of the iPad sucks sometimes. They was thinking I was writing in Italian. That's the reason why. I think everything else is fine. Apart from these, we can hide them. Wait a second. Maybe it's better if I check it here. Here. But for now, oh no, wait. For now, it's fine to be like that. But L9, no. Armor controller, no. Logo, or here. So they are not floating around anymore. Perfect. It will be nice to rig all of these. Oh yeah, it would be nice. Let's see what you wrote for a moment. There I confessed my sin. Perfect. I will read that later, or once I will take a break. I will do that. I'm curious. You can't hide it from me. I'm sorry. I will never forget. Start on Tuesday, so already in August. Already in August. Zazo, hello. Welcome. You can see me properly like that at least. Welcome. Wait a second. I want my fluff back, please. Please load the fluff back. Wait, it's because I... Yeah. Okay. I'm not artist, but the picture is very good. Marvelous Fleira, just a retro gamer. It's fine, thank you. This is a Gituber I created. I completed everything related to the heart. I have to fix a toggle for the arm because I forgot the bracelet she has. But apart from that, I can start to rig it. I just needed to import it. It will be a long process, especially this one. It will be kind of boring, probably, but maybe some of you can find it interesting. So yeah. Yeah, you have to study German because you want to, because of school, Rasblo, or just because of out of your curiosity. I should study not Deutsch, Danish. So yeah. Why do I need at least 90% correct to pass the test? It's a lot, 90%. Usually in Italy, I'm not sure if it's because of that particular exam. In Italy, it should be like 60%, not 70, 60% to pass a test. That's the minimum, the bare minimum. Don't beat yourself up too much. I have days where I can study Italian for a long time and days where I only manage to spend 5 minutes. Yeah, I completely feel it. Right now, I think I have just to find the will to start over, for example, with Danish. Duolingo was not a thing anymore. I have an application, but I have to check how it works because it's really different from Duolingo. So yeah, I have to start at some point, though it would be so easier to speak with Danes here. So otherwise, so I'm sorry to hear you're not okay, Fleira. I hope everything gets better soon and you go to the doctor for a checkup. It's obvious you're all silent and didn't yap for at least 1 hour. Get well soon. No, it's not because of that. Actually, I really need to rest, but I don't think I will be actually able to do that until October because basically what I do soon when I go back to Italy is more a family trip, family thing, so not completely holiday. And we are planning to go on holiday, me, my husband, and my Yuna, at the end of September or beginning of October. But we have to see because we have to find a location. I asked indeed Erasmus some suggestion here in Denmark to not move too far away from where we live. Driving for 4 hours or even more can be fine if we spend an entire weekend somewhere. Sorry, an entire week. But yeah, we'll see. For a weekend only, maybe not more than 2 hours. But yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, we spend the holiday driving instead of enjoying anything. So yeah, I will recover. Actually, if I must be sincere, I think especially recently I'm really this tiny to the burnout. No, wait, you can see it. I think I am this tiny to the burnout. I'm managing to avoid it, so don't worry for that. I know my limits. I'm avoiding it, but I really, really need to rest. I hope that when I go to Italy, despite it's not completely holiday, I will manage to relax a little bit at least because I won't take anything related to work there. I will oblige myself to stop there so I can focus on other kind of stuff. So I really hope it will work out a little bit at least. Not completely, but a little bit. I really need to do a holiday. We are not doing that for a so long time. I really need it now, yeah. But apart from that, that's how studying Swedish has been for me lately. Swedish? You're studying Swedish? Interesting. Why Swedish with all the Nordic languages? I think Swedish is the simplest one to approach in all the Nordic languages, but it depends where you come from. Maybe for Italians it's easier, but not for others. So it's more that it's just difficult to find a German, and then committing to a German conversation, it's I still lack a lot of knowledge. But it's a point. Yeah, it's normal. It's really different in some way to your languages, especially in grammar, I think. So it's normal. Just give you some time. Just give you some time. Hello, Matty. In school, I passed all my exam, even the one I didn't show up for. Oh, really? That's a superpower. That's something good, so I think, not something bad. It sounds like we are learning each other languages. So what do we need a school session or a server meeting? Maybe it can be useful indeed. I did it. I'm happy for that. You're lovely. Oh, that's so lovely. And yeah, why not? Because I'm trying to learn Danish, you are trying to learn Deutsch, Salmon is trying to learn Danish, not Danish, Swedish. We can do that. I can learn you Italian. I can teach you, sorry, I can teach you Italian. So why not? Why not? The least useful is English right now, but yeah, we can do that. If you want, you can do that. It would be interesting to do a session where we share our knowledge about some languages all together. Ryan, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. In the meantime, while I'm speaking, I will focus on some stuff here. Let's rig some of them. And I have to show the toggle because otherwise... okay, let's mesh everything. I prefer to mesh everything by myself, actually. But for this kind of stuff that doesn't require to be perfect, the automatic meshing is fine. Meshing, if you don't know what it is, it's exactly this. It's the same thing you do on Blender, but with the 2D stuff. So in this way, you can give the artwork a sort of 3D feeling with the rigging process. Without the mesh, you can't do that. That's why it's so useful. And yeah, I think with that I can arrange with the automatic generated mesh because it must not be particular. And even a tablet, I don't have to move it. So the only thing that happens here, yeah, that it cut for some reason part of it, so I have to fix it manually. And we'll do simply something like this to auto connect everything. I don't really need to move this, it doesn't have to wiggle or anything like that, so I can do that. Now I can hide it, I don't care anymore. I must be careful to not add too many meshes in a lot of parts, because otherwise it will be funny to try to work on it without my GPU imploding. But yeah, since they have it here, let's auto mesh even this one. I think I have to deform it way more because it's a mask I will use for something else you will see at some point maybe. So let's make it really detailed like this. I have a preset I created, no, sorry. I have a preset I created by myself for that. But you can see the pop-up here. Because it captured only the main. Wait, now I want to show you what I'm doing. Wait, I'll share the screen instead of... Okay, it's basically the same, but I have to move it a little bit like before. Why it's so huge? Wait. You see, you can see the Windows bar now. I think I'll like this. I want to show you what I'm doing. Maybe you just see me alt tabbing, otherwise you see Spotify and it's fine. I don't have to hide anything. So yeah. Now, I blocked the art screen before I move it by mistake. Yeah, because you see, you couldn't see what I was doing here. I'll show you. You couldn't see me pressing this or doing this. You couldn't see this part. It was like I was pressing nothing. So to show you properly, I'll do this. Okay, and done this, we can hide the toggle here. I think we can start to arrange this and make deformers for it. So let's call it mask because I will probably need to duplicate it a lot. These masks are useful to hide some parts of the body that they shouldn't be visible in that part of the rigging. So I need all of them. and I like to organize all my deformer in folders, and then apply the right folder for each of the stuff I have to do. For example, the mask, the deformer here is weird though. Something went wrong in the creation of it, so let me check. Everything should be fine. Why it's like that? Because masks. Why it's like this? I can't actually select it because it's invisible. Yeah, probably. Okay. I want to. Oh yeah, indeed. Now I can. Okay. I don't need all. It's just for foldering, but it's fine. I go away, so it will be started to become more clean. This part, even the drop and the tablet, these are all toggles. So let's call them prop toggles. I created them already. Prop toggles so we can see them properly, because I wanted that the green rectangle appear, but since they are not visible, it's not appearing. And yeah, like that for now it's fine. I will need it in another way probably at some point, but this is just for organization, so it's fine. This part, what is supposed to be? Ah yeah, sorry, I deselected it. Okay, there's another thing that's invisible. Oh my god, I'm full of invisible stuff. I'm full. Yeah, now it's a 4-harm creature, but it's fine. I shouldn't be like that. I would love to focus now, before anything else, on meshing the basic body, and then going to this. So to do that, we can consider to toggle everything here, so you see the meaning of that logo. Now you get it. Okay. To do that, okay, let's organize them in the format, but before doing that, it's a lot of, imagine me, the maths around me. This is how it works on Giftubers. Oh, I can't move the arms anymore? Excuse me, is it a problem of slime tracker? Or I really need to recalibrate? Yeah, I have to stand up. Okay, wait a second. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's the... Are you happy now? No, but it's not a problem. Yeah, indeed. It's Vinian. I don't know why sometimes Vinian stopped to cooperate with Wars Lime server. So you see I'm not moving anymore my arms. So to do that, just retoggle the software, and that's fine. You see my desktop for a moment. Hello, say hi to my desktop. I have to restart the Vulper Vinian preset. And here we are. Where is Live2D? Yeah. I will pop with my body before anything else, so yeah. Thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Sorry for my can I? Yeah. I don't know why Viniana is like, I just needed to restart the program and it works. I'm pretty sure there is a way to do that without restarting everything. But I was doing this and I was not moving, by the way. Yeah, imagine the maps all around me when I created Vtuber, by the way. So yeah. I'm in for some Fleira lessons. So sometimes I do that in live, so we can consider to do the same here. Here, before doing anything else, I also toggle part of the glasses. We miss the other lens that's somewhere in the artwork, but it's fine. Here, probably have to move it a little bit because it shouldn't be. It should be more up, but we will fix that. And help Fleira learn Danish. A lot of you are trying to do that. A lot of you. Swedish is sometimes the easiest to pronounce for a Native American. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, I don't want this song right now. Oh, this one is fine. Wait, some of the songs, so it's fine. You're right, I have read some reports and I can confirm that I can get a lot of the content without or ever having any contact with the Danish language at all, because they are similar in some way, and sentences too. There is a word that you say in the same exact way, and that allow me to recognize it. I think it's kartoffel or something like that, because you say it in the same exact way. So all good, Matty, all good, relaxing. I'm EP as always when I stream in the morning, but apart from that, no, I'm fine. Eustacio, hello. I hope you're fine. I kinda started bullying a salmon chain because I say the salmon is above water and somehow knows how to use electronics, and that makes sense. I think, I think, I think it was that. One word that triggered me instead was apple scene because I thought it was related to apple. Instead, no, it would not. It says nothing regarding apples. I was so confused when I take apple scene and it tastes like orange. I was like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, I don't have to rely to the English resemblance so much sometimes. But yeah, oh my. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, Kartoffel. Yeah. Everyone bullies Miss Casper. I'm used to it. No, everyone is bullying me too. You can't understand it completely because I'm the major one being bullied here every time. Bullying the streamer is always a thing. So no, you can't complain. No, you can't. Absolutely. Here, I don't have to deform it that much, so I think I even in this case I can rely on the automatic deformer. Maybe though, I want to fix it. Look, there's a mistake here. It's cutting it. It's pixelated, guys, because to work more properly, I reduced the quality of the Canva to half. And I can go back to the original quality, but if I can work with less pixel, it's better. So especially if I am live streaming a software like this, so it's on purpose. It shouldn't be like this all the time, so don't worry for that. Okay, now should appear, yes, but I wanted to do it a little bit better, at least here, because even if this part won't move that much, actually, maybe yes, when I'll use the axis X. So no, I have to fix this one. I to do that. You'll see. In the meantime, you can focus on what you have to do because I'm singing, I'm focusing from time to time, and that's it. I would love to avoid recreate this part of perfect until we see blue lines. It's fine. Okay, let's do the same. Keep the lines, and I have work with what I have here. And okay, like this is fine. I'm on. No, I'm the. Aha! I had to make it large. Fine. We can make it bigger. No, because really, I want the blue lines to stay there. Otherwise, there will be a mistake. I think like that.
Now, what did I tell you? Always be
Drink. Wait a second, though. Let me fix this. Probably. You know what? This now. I save at least like that. Oh, remember me to save from time to time. I'm so used, guys, to Procreate that if I forget it here, it can be a problem. So please, from time to time, remember me to save because it's not automatic here. Oh my, it's so bad here. Basically, I'm doing what I was supposed to do, but stop. Here it's here it's fine in some way. Okay, let's mention manual. Always better. Let's make it this way. Oh, this is what I wanted. Oh, way better. And now let's fix it here. Need this one to be precise. If I want to do it. Kingdom Hearts vibes in the meantime. Oh, okay. Oh, way more. I don't like this part, and I don't need. Oh. Don't be bad. We can. In the end, I'm doing it. It's fine. It's fine. I guess it's fine. So let's make it bigger. Smoothly. Actually, like this can. Okay, should work like that. One thing I forgot: the logo should be clipped with the headphone. Avoid to remove it. Let's clip it immediately. Oh, what happens if I do the logo? Ah, sucks. It sucks. Okay, I have to fix it. Yeah, it sucks. Italy. Okay, let's do it by my way. I'll do this giant finger for a purpose. I'm thinking I should. Sometimes you have to be. I'll come soon. I'm doing everything with the mouse, guys. That's why I'm not precise and I can fix it here. Okay. Better. I don't want to keep them this big though. I'm interested in the area inside of it. Okay. We fixed, but we have the RGB one in front of it. Yeah, I'll do it by. Oh, no. Use it the wrong tool. So one thing I hate when I do this is this that it creates corners. I don't want. And now, bigger. Great. No, I didn't. I didn't save them. Make it a little bit smaller. It should be fine. Fine enough, but fix this. Here we are. Okay. It should be fine. Okay, now we can consider to hide this part and put them all together. So add the phone front. Add the phone front so we can deform and move it. Okay, you see the deformer works like that, and since it shouldn't be like this, I don't know. It was supposed to be hide here, not sure why it was like this, but I don't want. I guess. No. Okay, like this can work. Okay, let's summarize them up and I read the chat. I did that already, my bad, I forgot. Okay, now I can hide it. Can I do this from here? No. That with the here up. I remember they are here, so I think the same. No, the same doesn't apply here because it's better if I don't hide it from here, but from here. But no, I have to do that manually. Okay. Okay, in the meantime, let me read. This one is a Live2D Studio, Cubism. It's for rigging a Vtuber in particular, but you can do animation with it too. That's the software I will use also for emojis. I have to do for Omichair actually. And the art, I did it on Procreate instead. Palika, hello. Ananas. Ananas? Ananas in Italian it's something else, it's a fruit. I once bullied a streamer and called him out so hard because I made a full PowerPoint and looked at Otto on streamer. Really? So much? No, you're so evil, Casper, for that. Only said it paid $20 for him to punch me. Oh, we are speaking about a physical attack now. It's going deep. It's going deep. I bought that game. What kind of game are you speaking about? I would even pay 50 for if someone asked. Really? How can you look this whole dog, this puppy's eyes and punch me? Yeah, that's a point. I would never. No, I don't think I will ever manage to punch Salmon. At least you have to owe me $200. At least that. Otherwise, I will never punch him. But I will. After that, I'm older than you, so you can't even punch him back without hurting the elderly. Oh, you're using the excuse to be older. Oh, that's. I'm not sure if it's something good. Can't blame me. A salmon above water is already hard to accomplish because they can't live above the water. Now a salmon above water that can use electronics. Now you're just doing something nearly impossible. That's a thing. I know it's not hard, but can I bring up an interesting discovery I found interesting? Of course you can. Feel free to do that. You know the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? Yeah. On the back of them, it says Konami. But Konami is the one who made the cards. There's a monster card called the Big Viper. T01, I do believe. The Vic Viper is the name of the ship in the Grandiose game, also made by Konami. Oh, there's a reference. That's a Easter egg, I guess. That's a Easter egg. I'm moving ends, right? Yes, perfect. Almost, it's alter hopa holy. Alter is for masculine object and alter is for feminine object, but hopa is correct, okay? All good, Oran, all good, thank you. The oldest animal? What do you mean with the oldest animal? To my defense, the streamer said said he was active when there was like 10 hours between his message and his server. Also, Fleira, some time ago I asked you about Venice, Italy. The day I asked you about it was also the day I arrived in Venice. Oh, you were on holiday in Venice. I see that it's a good destination for a lot of Danes going to Italy. Sorry, for holidays. I see it's kind of popular destination for a lot of you, and you're crazy enough to go there by car. Because it's a really long trip actually, so congrats for that, the perseverance, I would say. Congrats for that. Okay, wait a second, I need to find, I want to hide this because I don't want to work on this already. Let's do the glasses at this point. So. You make me feel. Yeah, that direct. Okay, but I have to move this a little, otherwise it will cut it down, and I did a mistake here. Let's make it like that. I remove this, so annoying stuff. Okay, glasses. I think I will put it in prop toggles instead of using anything else. Yeah, and I'll hide it. Now another toggle, which glasses. Oh yeah, there's the blush too. Let's rig it. Let's see the auto rig how it works here. I don't need it to be sophisticated. Not sure. This is an Italian song. Yeah, I don't want to listen to this. This one is fine. I think that let's put it not in prop toggles but expression, or no, maybe it's better in prop toggles so I can organize everything here. Okay, now the difficult part, everything else. The difficult part is black magic. Okay, from here and on I have to hide all this. Okay, I have to remember that the brow hell should be this one. I prefer to do it by hand. I have to deform it a lot. Okay, that's as it should be. This is black magic. Here I have to. Then I'll. This brow was really particular handle because there's a scar in it, but I have to make the scar also behind the brow. And I found a way to make it work when I move it. It was hard, kinda hard. So yes, it was kinda hard. Okay, let's remove. I hate to use this tool immediately because I have to remember to remove this all the time, but it's needed. So let's reduce the. Oh, okay. I don't want this. It's unnecessary. can be done. Here what's happening. I don't want they are interfering with each other. What happened here? Oh my, what the fuck? No, I don't want this. Wait. Okay, better. Okay, it was too much. Okay. I don't like these lines here. Absolutely not. When they are too intersecated, we can say it doesn't work. It's just too much. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I don't want anything. Okay, so now I should be able to move it. Indeed, you see the mess behind the scar. I made it work, so in some way you won't see all this. Believe in the process. Just believe in the process. Just believe it. I had to make it work like this, and then also from the bottom part. But yeah, it's a mess. Think of VTubers. It's a mess more difficult than you imagine, probably. Here I will add a little bit of auto, but it will make it. Oh my god, it's do it better. Okay, at least I have a base, and to avoid the problem, I make it bigger, and then I'll erase it. Really ugly, but I don't need it. I have to deform it not so much because it's the sclera of a skull, so you shouldn't move. But to make it blink, I will make the iris blink instead. I did this trick with another school VTuber too, and this is the best option to make it blink without making it weird, because you know skull shouldn't blink. So but we have to give the sensation of it, so this is the way to do that. I won't use this so much. What did I touch that it was broken? Okay, this weird. Okay. Okay. Now boop. Done that. Boop. Now you see, now I erase everything because I did the corners by myself. The frame, we can say. Maybe let's put a little bit more here. Okay, perfect, like this. Voila. We have the sclera, and now this is the other one. Scar. Oh no, it's the scar. It's the behind the scar. Okay. Thanks for the follow. I don't know who you are. Let me see. Gustav, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I read the chat once. Yeah, the thing is, I can focus and speak at the same time, but I can't, I'm not derpy until for now, so I can't actually read properly the chat at the same time. Just wait for it and I will read everything, guys. I can yap and do a long discussion in the meantime, but it's still hard to read the chat, so wait a second. I can't be derpy. It's not one of my skills yet, so maybe I will learn it at some point, but not now. Not now. Okay, there's the only this. No, I miss all. No, wait, iris here. Where it's why it's in another part completely? Ah no, I missed it completely. Okay. Because it's okay. There's a meaning behind this, because I have to make confused eye, and that's the reason why it's like this. It's so bad, I know. I need just to make it rotate, but yeah. No, I don't want to move it. No, you see? Because at some point it will be clip inside of the eye, so you won't see everything else. Believe in the process. I have to show the pose. No, one. This is how I bark in Japanese. Yeah, that's why I did. Okay, to make it with sense, let's clip it, because otherwise it's a mess. No, not scar, but sclera ID. So this one, and let's merge everything inside, so you won't see this spiral so badly again. I have two kind of pupils, as you can see, pupil heart and pupil normal, and the spiral eye. Now it should be better. You see, way better. Okay, spiral eye, and that's it. One thing I didn't consider, I have to consider to put an outline here, because otherwise it clips with the outline itself, as you can see. Not bad, actually. I can handle this. It can be good to emphasize it, but I'm not sure. I have to think how to handle that. Not a big deal, though. Not a big deal. Okay, now let's mesh this. You see this tiny heart? I have to mesh it. And then, oh my, it's so bad how I did. No, actually, though, I have to deform it, that's right. Maybe it's better to start with... no, because it disappeared, okay? Never mind. No, wait. Okay, it's loading. I wait for it. Okay, oh my god, okay. No, I did... no, too bad. Okay, okay. Okay. Not sure. Okay, okay. And now it disappeared because... oh my... okay, I know it's here somewhere, so let's do... now it should appear again. No. I did a mess. Oh no. This is a bug I hate so much. When I don't mesh it immediately, basically it disappear. And I hate this bug so much. And now, invisible pupil heart. Oh, here it is again. Okay, okay, okay. I don't want to mess it up. A bug I hate so much. Fix it. Okay, now it shouldn't disappear at least. I'll do the pupil heart and I'll read what you're saying. Oh, here it is. Okay. But I have to deform it kinda heavily, so let's not like this, of course, but something like that. Smaller. Yeah. Must have a lot of dots. This one. The same thing on the contrast. I can barely see the corners of it, but it's fine. Okay. It's fine like that. I can improve it a little bit. No, not deleting everything. Oh, wait, because it's too big. I can't see it. And now do something like that. Line there is not connected in this way though. Don't... I want to delete the line only. Come on. Oh, but okay, I'll do this like that. So happy. Okay. Here I have to connect better. Okay, it should be all right. Let's see. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, now I have to do the iris. That's this one. But it's always okay. Can I dare do it with the custom a little bit? What's this? What this? Okay, at least I have a we can... let me finish this and I read them. Okay, here a little bit bigger because it's tiny anymore. Oh, and the same the con. Na na na. The size. Yes. Yes. Okay. Ah, oh, I forgot. Yeah, because there's also the lights are all around. Ah, I forgot it. Okay, never mind. No, but oh, I forgot it. I completely forgot they were part of the same thing. Oh my god. Okay, let's do. Let's do that, and then I'll connect everything. Should be enough. Like here is two. Not doesn't need to be symmetrical actually, but okay. Ah, I forgot there was the luminescence. Okay, okay. Now these ones are earth pupils, so let's make them together. Earth heart. How I say that? Earth is more globe. Earth. Heart iris toggle. I won't have to underline it, but so in this way I can hide them papa because we can see the original one behind it. So okay, this is just a toggle. That's the reason why it's like that. And now spiral eye, I did that. I would love to make a okay, like that, perfect. Now, oh, the real pupil now. Perfect. Here we are. Okay. And no, never mind. Must be really tiny. Yeah, so tiny. Because I needed to deform you properly, so nice. A little heck. I say it in it. A stereotype. Oh, I forgot to read it. I was so far. When I go in focus. Okay. Okay. Like this. Relate this. Up. Up. Yeah. Everything is alright. It seems so. Okay. Let me read the chat. You have to recalibrate. Maybe a little bit in the meantime. I'm not. Come on. Okay. And then got my attention. How goes the heart? It's all good. It's all good. We are meshing it. Not a so funny part, actually. I hate it too. So doing it with you, it's actually good for me too, because I tend to get distracted so easily when I am alone with this kind of process, because it's kind of technical, as you can see. Because if I don't do these dots, I can't move, and I can't even deform stuff properly. So yeah, that's why it's needed to be like that. And yeah, we drove all the way there. Oh, really am I crazy? I did that once last time during a Christmas time. I will do that again probably. It was so hard. It was so hard, and we did it in a row. So all together. Next time we will stop somewhere because it's impossible. Otherwise, it's too tiring. Otherwise. Konami is also the one who helped with the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, also known as PC Engine Mini in Japan, and yet it's Gradius Games Plus. Salamander, Porius, and the console ended. Now it's an interesting, but the video game historian is me. It's fine. No, it's fine. I like to know this kind of stuff. No, it's completely fine. $200 violence can be committed against me for so cheap. Yeah. You at least it's not only $5 or 50. Be happy about that, Salmon. At least be happy with that. Okay, I can focus on studying. Fleira might need to yell at me and tell me to go focus. And oh, you want me to do doing that? Casper, go to study immediately with this loud and deep voice for no reason. But go to study immediately. Otherwise, I will kill you. Not for you, but do that. Go. Oh, this is for all of you, for whatever task you have to do. Go back to do what you're supposed to do. Don't stay here wasting your time. It's bad. Go to recover what you have to do. It's a order from Fleira. It's a order from Fleira. Maybe it will clip these, keep these saved somewhere in your computer, so when you have to focus back, you can rewatch it. And imagine me doing that again to you. Like, do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! And stuff like that. Okay? This is my version. Okay? This is my version. I will get a new album of Electric Cowboy. They are just perfect for my taste. Actually, I listen to anything. I must like the song. I don't care about the genre. It can be even electronic metal. I don't care. I must like the song. So I listen to a lot of kind of stuff. I mainly prefer pop songs or punk songs, but I'm fine with everything. It depends by songs. Consider I like also Monster by My Skillet. Because I'm not sure. I don't never remember the name of the singer or the band that's singing that song. But yeah. Much like what Ricardo told me, I should believe really hard, really hard. I enjoy the STG jump and bullet genre of video games, so that's fine. Hope you're doing well and have a great day and enjoy yourself. You too, Hendrik. to furry stream. Yeah, stream. Yeah. We're working while speaking and yapping at. Okay, adorable. You sure about that? It's as cool. You sure about? Yeah, it can be adorable actually, especially with heart puppies. But still, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I made a way cuter model, probably not cute that it's ugly, but I'm not sure if I can define it cute or if the owner allow you to call it cute. Not sure how she will react about it. So it's we have to discover it. She's working right now, so she can't be in the stream, even if she knows I'm streaming her artwork. If she will ever happen to be here, I will ask her if she likes to be called cute. We'll discover it, okay, all together. I'm curious now. I'm curious if she will destroy you to call her cute or not. I'm curious about it. I'm curious about it. No, I didn't do it enough big. Look at this. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, never mind, I guess. I have to make it. No, you know what? I'll do it over again. Go away. It's too tiny, really. Let's do it from. Let's do it from here. It should be enough to start with. Then I can go into details. I can't auto bind. Are you happy now? Yeah. Okay. Everything works. Now let's go it with everything. Okay. Did the sound. Okay. Yeah, I know it's kind of boring, this part, maybe for you two guys, but unfortunately this is needed for Vtuber. The most interesting part is when I rig it. Let's see, maybe a big word, I'm not sure. The meshing part requires sometimes. I would love to show you. Maybe next time, maybe next week I will stream it again, because I would love to finish at least the basic rigging before I go to Italy. So maybe you will see it. The most interesting part is when I work on the rig, not one. Okay, did this, so okay, part of the eye is done. No, all the eye is done. Okay, so I can put it all together. Call it eye. We have to think of it like the perspective of the Vtuber. So left, IL, all together, and so in this way we can move it all together. I don't actually need the brow to move separately. I don't even need to move the sclera, actually. But it must work like that. So, oh, but I forgot the heart eye. Fuck. Wait, the heart eye iris. Okay, they are here. I think I can put them together here, so I can, yeah, recognize. Right, I put it together. No, I didn't. I want them to be here. Oh, I can recognize they are all together, and I won't mess around. Okay. Perfect. I would love to separate the pupil here though. Iris, let's call it Iris L. And inside Iris L, I think I will put also the art iris, because I'm pretty sure I need to deform them all together. So, okay. Okay, eyes L done, so everything can be here. Hello, Silent. I don't know if I greet you. If I didn't, or if I do again. Hi. I hope you're fine. You're not my mom. I do what I want. Are you sure about that? I can be mommified really easily if I want. So don't challenge me. Don't challenge me for that. Do you remember how shapely I was with the caracal? I can do that on no, actually on the wood. It would be really weird, but don't challenge. It's still an adorable model though. This signora, exactly. Just woke up and I should go back to sleep. No, why? Stay here if you want to chill with us. By the way, you want to see our actually cute model, how it should be. Not sure if the owner would be happy to be defined cute here, but I can show you another cute. Oh, this one was cute. This was Koi, the one I showed not so long a time ago. This one is cute. Come on, not the other. Ah, this one is cute. I'm pretty sure she would be happy to be called cute. So come on, nah. I had a lot of fun rigging the best, but yeah. By the way, consider all these dots are useful, guys, since this one is complete. I can show you. The purpose is to reach this part where you see I can move her around, where everything else moves according to the head movements. it moves a little bit even to the left and right, I think. Yeah, don't know why so far away, actually. But you see, it can look at you more properly. You see? And stuff like that. This is a Gituber. It means it's a partially rigged one and not a complete one. And that's why I like to draw them a 3/4 point of view and not frontal, because otherwise I have to rig it completely and it doesn't make any sense. This way it's nice without spending a lot of money, but having still something cute. It wags the tail too. So yeah, this I think can be considered cute. No, I don't want to save a Skoi model, but yeah, let's save this. Let's save this one, and I want to show you another one with a really big tail movement. I'm so proud of, actually. I'm so proud of. Wait a second. It will take a while. Okay. So if we go here, look at the tail, because it doesn't, it's a sort of 3D effects I put on it, you see? It's not just wagging, but it's moving accordingly to the direction. So it's like it's 3D, but it's not, and I love it. And when the character moves, it moves also. So I'm really happy and sad. So satisfied of this tail, I will do the same with this girl too. So yeah. And even this one moves a little bit like that. It has a little bit of X movements too, just a little bit, because otherwise it would be a rigged avatar completely. So yeah, and this I'm proud of. Okay, go away. We needed to work on this fella to work to do the same exact thing. Those might not have been my best idea. The dipping cup of garlic. That must be really heavy in the morning. So, oh, for some people, school animals can be cute. You know, you have two hands and at least try one spot a scary animal. Actually, I think salmon, considering it's for Sona, it's actually cute. It's one of the few school animals, school dog that's actually cute in my opinion, especially on WordChat. And remember, Holly, I have the power to transform you in whatever I want. Not only me, but also you. So be careful of what you wish. Be careful. I'll bite hands off. No, no, no. No, no, no. Thanks for follow. Thanks for the follow, Lupus. I miss it. Oh, that's very cool. Thank you, Oppa. Thank you, Oppa. I really appreciate it. Opda. Thanks, Opda. Okay, now let's go back with it. I have to see. I forgot discard the eye folder. I think it's better. Okay, I forgot to discard though. Okay, yeah, it should be, because when I move everything, even the scar must move accordingly, so it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because like that, look. Yeah, I need it for the brow, so okay. Now the nose, there's no nose, but I called this heart-shaped thing nose, because, yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't have to move it, so I think actually a little bit with axis X movement. So maybe no, I should do it more better. When I look like this. It's too that uh, uh, okay, auto connect. I don't like the auto area. This is big, right? Yeah. It's a really long process. I know, but it's interesting to see how it works, right? I distract a lot. Okay, maybe a little bit. No, it's actually not a bad idea. Okay. Gotta have the down part, and this is also part here. This tiny detail. Okay. Let's keep. This is a straight line, so it's hard to be this big. One. Low. Single line. I should. No. Okay. They created the corner anyway. Thanks for the follow, P. Welcome officially. You have to go, but now let's keep it out the show. Oh, now the funny. You can't imagine how hard it was to design the muzzle because you see, no, it seems like an illustration, right? Where there is the mouth only. You want to see each part of this fucking mouth, guys, because I imagine the mouth all around me. Basically, I had to figure how to make every fucking teeth work together. I had to draw the bottom teeth, the bottom fangs, where there are the others, the fangs up, because otherwise it wouldn't work. Look, I'll just remove every step. It's not a single school. That's why they are so expensive sometimes, avatars like these guys, because you have to think on a lot of stuff to make it work properly. Look how many pieces there are that blend together. Oh my god, it was something learning how to do that. Not learning, but discovering in my case. Look, I had to draw everything separately. The more you know, there is also the tongue. I had to figure how to make it work. Look how many parts this mouth is composed of. Look. It was kind of something. Yeah, I'm working on this. But the ear, the glasses. By the way, okay. I don't want the iris right now, and now I lost all the other stuff. No, okay, here. Okay. That's why VTubers are so expensive for the majority of time, because you don't have only to draw it, you have to make it work in some way. There are some tricks to make it work on the rigging part and not in the artwork, so everything emerges in a really weird way. But, oh my, you have to think about on everything, how to make it work, because these bottom teeth go over the incisive. So you have to think, okay, how can I put it to make it work? In this case, I have to draw it over everything else, but thanks to the rigging, I can then decide, I will show you, to move it with the bottom jaw and not the upper one. So yeah, it's something. It's quite something. These are teeth, and they shouldn't move or deform that much, but since I have to give expressivity to this character a little bit, because otherwise it will be kinda static, I have to rig the teeth properly, because they will probably deform a little bit to allow the character to smile a little bit and stuff like that. So let's do this. Let's do this, basically. No, I wanted to reduce the... because there are shortcuts, but if I misclick... I could actually part of this mouth mesh part, but yeah, that's also the reason why, guys, there are some artists that make art specifically for VTubers, because they know how it works to separate each part of the artwork, and they know how the rig will work. So there are some artists that work only on the art, and some artists that work only on the rig. I think generally speaking, the rig should be a little bit cheaper compared to the art, because what requires the most of work sometimes, not every time, but sometimes, is actually the art part, not the rigging. But it really depends how much physics you want in the artwork and stuff like that. It really depends by that. So it's not actually right to say that. Depends. It depends. But there are some artworks that require more efforts than the rig sometimes. Rigging, we can say, can be quite quick if you know what you have to do, or depending on how many details you want to put in the... instead of okay, now I don't know why they automatically create the corners here. They are so annoying because they mess up all my... So. I wish there was a button. For now, I could. And one thing I will show you. I don't need it for this date, but I show you. One thing I can do once I did the mesh is this. You see, whoa. We don't need something like that in a tooth like this, but in a tooth, sorry, like this, but it can be useful. Maybe for the incisive, it can be good though instead. So fang, I think, are all of this. Okay. In this case, I can start with a custom, an automatic meshing, but I have to fix it because it must be expressive, so I will deform it. There should be a short with this. Ah, this one. Okay, I found it. I can't anymore. Why? Okay, let's approve it. I have to set it later, but fine. No, starting to because there are a lot of, but otherwise I have to reduce the quality of the artwork a little bit. I can do that. Thanks to so it's already half cut with the quality because otherwise it would. No, wait, I have to because otherwise the shade won't be. Fine, I will probably fix. Hard to get the data like. Okay, I think there's something I have to recognize where my but needed better, more clean. Oh my god. Okay, okay, here I don't need. I guess maybe just add a little bit here, little bit. Okay, I rigged them. Now I have to save them. Yeah, because if I lose all this mesh, I will cry. So, now what are you speaking about? I'm reading it quickly. I'm sorry, almighty Fleira, I will not anger you again. I read this. That's why I try not to test Fleira. I don't want to get modified. You're already risking that. I can't do that easily from the computer right now, so you're lucky. But since you say that, consider if I was on the tablet, I would do that immediately. Probably. I like to live dangerously, that's why I do it. And that's right, I'm the goodest schoolboy. For now, actually, it's right. I will discover if it's actually true once I read what you did on Password. I'm curious about it. I'm curious. I want to check, actually. I want to see if it's actually like that. Hello, Comi. How are you? I hope you're fine. Did you not have the redeemer for that? Because I can't see it right now. For what? Sorry. For what? I missed the topic. All good, relaxing now. Actually, I'm not hippie anymore. I'm relaxing, working on the mesh with you, explaining why I have to do stuff like that, etc. Really expensive, then I don't even want to imagine how much do Pixar or DreamWorks or do rigging. They are really expensive. Oh, they do that in 3D models. It's not worse. It's just different and it's deeper compared to what 2D artworks, of course, because you're working in a 3D space and not in a 2D space where it's everything flat and you have to make it work supposedly in a 3D manner. Okay, in 3D it's already 3D, but it involves a lot of theory and other kind of features too. So it's a little bit maybe more complicated maybe than this one, but the concept between all of them is actually the same, and they work in the same way but in a different way. That's it. Was gone for a moment. I saved. Now I saved. I saved when I created this one. Thanks for that. I remember it to me from time to time because if the software crash, I will cry. I am so used, guys, to Procreate as which has autosave and I don't have to do anything. It happened to me once with Nomad Sculpt. I was relying so much on autosave because there is the option, but you have to turn it on. I didn't know that. Once it crashed, I lost everything, guys. I'm so used to Procreate saving everything for on my side that I lost an entire project for that. I was mad. I was completely mad. I completed only the sculpt with the blocking phase, so no details, but still the blocking phase is kind of long too, you know, because it's about designing it, project of it, and stuff like that. I lost everything. After that, I am scared, but because of Procreate, I need to remember that I have to do that. And sometimes it's not that easy, unfortunately. But yeah, I have this bad habit of not saving so much because Procreate do that every time by itself, even Nomad now. But in software where there is not automatic backup or saves file, it can be a problem. I'm pretty sure now maybe there is a feature here for doing that, but I have to check where it is. Yeah, but it happened and it's horrible. It happened to a lot of artists. It's at some point everyone has to experience this, I guess, because when you're too focused, you don't think about this basic stuff. You must be traumatized to think about this stuff, and it's normal. At some point, it happens to everyone, I guess. It's so bad. Luckily, it was not a commission, but it was a personal project. It was bad anyway. It was bad. Still, I didn't have to do that with emergency back again. But how it ended that I didn't recover it basically because it was a personal project. So, but it's fine. I accept my fate, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Maybe. First of all, I don't know why it tends to so much. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Connect, not. Look at this. What's this? Declian. I'll try to move it. See, and to do this is the perfect tool test if the rig is done. The mesh, sorry, is done. Okay. Actually, yes, it moves kind of well. It's fine. Fine, actually. I think I have to put these together with the Mo because otherwise it's kind of weird that everything move except for the scars. But yeah, I will. Okay, no, it's good actually. And we did everything related to not everything. But okay. Let's start to merge them all together. Let's call up. No, actually, I called it Joe. This is the Joe. No, I think I call it up Joe when I don't know the name. So now, if I move everything, yeah, I missed the part in between, but it's fine. So if I move together, you see, this is how the former works. Even if they are. Oh no! Wait. Oh, not this. Wait a minute. Okay, not this one. Oh wait, not this one, because now you see, even if they are drawn over, as you can see, I can move them without actually touching the bottom fangs. So yeah. This is how I want. But I would love to rig at this point the upper part here, this part here, so I can move all together, I guess. So okay, but we have it now. Now arrived here. The bottom fangs, they will. This is the other brow. We are starting to do the other. Okay. Okay. Let's do. Oh, I was working on the brow. What? Nice. Okay. Oh, the spiral magic happening. Nah, it's fine. But why? What was the problem connecting these? Oh my. Okay. Fine, but I'm pretty sure I have. Why? Automatic mesh. Yeah, not completely. I think fine, we can start to merge everything. Is clear, huh? How it's so not anything will overlap. Weird way. No. And maybe maybe I have deleted that, but at least it works. Okay. So the spiral. That's I will have. No, I always forget that. So hard. It was white on white. Everything. It's the way of what's the being like this? Um, okay, wait. Sometimes the here. Okay, I didn't keep it. It's oh no, it's inside. Okay, okay. And maybe do I have to remove it? Otherwise, I mash it. I no, indeed, I didn't. I didn't press it because otherwise I won't really. I don't. Same thing. Hide. That's hello, Shadow Wolf. All good. How are you? I hope you're fine. I'm sorry that the last time the redeemer you did was not listenable. We can say it like that. We didn't see that on screen for some reason. But at least everyone else see that because I spoke about it, so it's fine. I have to work on your scalp soon. Probably though in September. Not sure if I will manage to work on it before going to Italy. Oh my, and I always forget about the emission. I always forget about. Oh my. Okay, never mind. We'll fix. No, no, I want to add them. Okay, you want. Uh, yes. Are you happy now? Yes. Um, take it here. So we go inside. Now here we have to hide it. We can put them to iris right, the right eye. Okay. now. Because it's in now Papa. Um it's yes. Okay. I have to remember the mission. Let's start from it scared me for a moment. But then I realized okay, it's just the thing. Okay. Okay, auto connect, so I create of this about it work now. No, it's not enough. Are we serious? Oh my god, okay. Oh, I hate when I have to work on emissions. I have to be so careful on everything. Oh my. Okay, let's just expand it. Pretty sure. Okay, should be nice, right? Oh, okay. Stuff happening. Ignore me. Ignore me completely. Oh my. Okay. One thing, yeah, I have to export the line art only here because otherwise the shade, the emission overlap the line art of the Fleira, and I would love to avoid that. So I will import only the line art here to just be over this because I don't like how it's like. So okay, not a big deal though. I just needed to do that. That's the only thing. Okay, here I summarize stuff already. So now we are arrived here. We needed to clear on a lesson. So the most part to probably the face because everything else should be easier because the face is the one that you rig the most because it must be expressive. The rest of the body doesn't move that much actually. It's more just a movement like this. So apart from the breath, there's not much to do. But yeah, the face is the one that with the most details. It's always like that. That's the most important kind of. It makes sense. I done that. So now let's summarize everything together like that. Yeah. IR, and let's put the art here and also the spiral. It's already here. I don't remember how I organize it. I did it on another. I did another the fourth. Okay, that's here. You can see it, but if I do up here's okay. So now everything here. Up, up. See, now I can move it apart. Now I saw there is the face on the glass. Yeah, I forgot. The glass toggle. Should I put it here again? Yeah, I have to make a separate folder for that. Okay, find it here. Here we are. It's magic. Now it's everything. No, let's rely on broken. The same. Yeah. And now, no, actually, okay. Here we are. Now we'll gather the glasses, crop toggle filter, and make a folder just for the glass. So now you magic glass. I will use. Now I can move them all together. How it's supposed to be. Don't look at this bad thing, but yeah, now I can move it to. It will hide at some point, but I don't need it. The most important thing for me is that it's hidden here. See? It must follow the line of magic happening. Hello, Theo, I just saw you. Wait a second, I read everything now. Maybe I should go to part hidden with a mask. Do you remember the mask I was talking about before? Just to show. Do you remember this mask? This mask, see here actually. This mask we see here will be useful to hide parts like this. I will put the green parts here, it will become invisible and it will be make invisible also this part, so it won't be visible anymore. Even if it's come a little bit visible, it won't be anymore. So that's the power of the mask, and that's the reason why I made several of them. So if I need them, I just needed to duplicate the one I need with the right shape I want, and that's it. Okay, now the face should be the thing I needed before indeed. Let's move with enough as a base. I don't actually have to deform it. I think. I'm not sure yet. I'll wait. I'll wait, but I will put it inside. Because in that way, now I'll move the up jaw deformer. You see? Voila. And yeah, maybe it's a thing to put the eye inside this point. I can move everything. Okay, so up jaw here. And that's it. Selecting so haha, you see, now we can emulate a little bit. That's she's. I can't do that. Oh guys, how are you? I'm for fine. it won't. It won't be like that, of course. But we can pretend. Hey. I love to play with my stuff at some point, but yeah, Okay, okay, we can do it a little bit. That's the magic of this string, and I don't have to think anymore about the bottom things, as you can see, Okay, so okay, we can pretend it a little bit. Okay, okay, I have to save now. That's important. I have to save, and here we are all behind Upjaw, so I need now to do the bottom part of it. Okay. Okay, let me read what you're writing. Palward, mention the Palward bit, please Fleira, spare me. You want me to read that? So I won't read that aloud, of course, but you can see my expression. Like, wait, let me recalibrate because my arms are. Can you please? No? It's cute. Oh, this is an Italian song. Can you please go reset? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. I had to do it manually. Okay, let's look at my expressivity. Where did you write it on my where did you write it on Discord? Yeah, here. Look at my. I will be. I have the mobile phone. Okay. There is a website for that. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Uh, oh, so, so you were not so innocent after all. Now, the more we know, guys. Perfect. Okay, I know it now, and I am satisfied. I expected something more particular, but that's a real revelation. So, okay, okay, okay. I won't look at you. No, actually, I'm not impressed, but I won't do it because I want to make fun of you. Okay. Good morning, Daniel. How are you? I hope you're fine. Getting into school is now it's a commission, and it's not the first skull I do actually. The previous one was really different because it was a particular design for the character. I can show you maybe Nightmare here. And it's not the first one I make, but that one was more particular because the shape of the muzzle was supposed to be particular. But it is the animation. I didn't want the animation. Can I see? Because I did that for the tail wag, maybe? Why I have the animation? Yeah, for the tail wag. To make it wag more. I wanted. Wait, I want to show you the rig. Wait, that's not. Oh, really? I'd say. No, wait, it's this one. This one. Found it. Found it. Look how many colors. As once I finish everything, I will be rainbow like this. Because you see, I can do. You see, this is the way through which. This is the exact way through which I will make air blink too. Because this is the only way to make a skull blink in some way, and we want the expressivity, so we don't want to get rid of it, right? So yeah, you look at the. I love this. Look at the 3D effect I give also to the puppy when it turns. I love it. It is one of the work I'm more proud of. And for the mouth, you can see, oh my, look how messy. Look how messy it is. You can see the folders here because they are all compacted together. They appear if I start to do this. You see, this is the what we have to achieve in some way. You see, I had to deform the teeth to make it some kind of expression. And we have to do the same with the lady down there. So the same happened with the tongue. And when I speak, it has to work in some way. We have a lot of ambush. Oh, Undertale moment. Look, I did a lot of stuff here. You see, there's a hole here because it's a hole here, and it's actually thanks to the Skull Wolf. If I am commissioned by Amaya, the wolf we are working on right now, the Skull Wolf we are working on. It's thanks to this one if she commissioned me. So yeah, and I want to show you the tongue toggle because look. I had a lot of fun to make it move. It's disgusting, maybe, but no, I love it actually. There is also the drool because he asked me to do that, and also the drool move, of course. So I'm so proud of. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. It can smile. He has the earth. I think he has the earth iris too. Yeah, indeed, they blink too in the same exact way. So yeah, we have to work in the same way. Basically, we have to work in the same exact way. Thanks for the explanation. Leave. Oh, I leave the toggle of the glass. Let's remove them. Clean for now. So, okay. Up. Can I move? Yeah. Why it's? Because it's showed the light. Okay, okay. Now. And fine, thanks. I just bought a 60 euro Lego set for a friend. Oh, a gift. That's adorable. So, what kind of Lego set, if I may ask? emission here are these. It works in the same. I call them like that because of war chat actually, but the emission is basically the light, the shiny lights that are around the iris. Since it doesn't make any sense for me to separate it, I make it all together with the iris, and that's why it works like that. Because so when I blink, also the light will follow. Basically, the emission is that thing. It is threatening me with the power to draw me as she wants. I mean, I am a little shit at the moment, but still, it's fine. Why the long face? Literally. I can give you some ideas. So for what? Wait, for threatening, for bullying someone, it's fine. Yeah, give me ideas about that. Salmon is one of us, yeah. One of us. You can be proud. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Strope Waffle. Thanks for being here. Hello. I felt like Matthew McConaughey is the astronaut banging on the glasses, screaming, "No! Why you read that? Probably. Yeah, why not?" Okay. Now let's hide everything. Let's go back here. We have to do the down draw. If I manage to do the mesh at least of the head, I'm satisfied already. Oh, I have to do the meme here because I love when this song happens to do that. Okay. I love this song just for the meme. Wait, I have to do the meme properly when it comes. So let me exercise. Okay. Okay. I have to shake a lot of the head. Okay. Wait for it. Oh, wait. And I need you. And I miss you. I wonder. It's so. I love to do this kind of stuff. I love the actor so much for this. So what did I press? I want a clip out of this. I want a clip. Okay, now we're saying okay. Okay, okay. I will focus now. I promise. Okay. That we need to do the tongue too. Okay. Hide this one. Okay. Don't throw stupid. Boop. And I'm now there. I would be perfect. I need Brigitte. Here's the amazing tongue with a piercing. Not drooling this time, but. Oh no, I I completely went out of the road here, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. I'll be right by break time. It's fine, Salmon. Fine. I'll do it. The impressive thing is that this scene from the movie was completely random, was not scripted, and that's what makes it even more magical, I guess. That's so. It's so sad that the YouTube side can't hear the song, but no, if you know the meme, you recognize what I'm. Absolutely, you can check it even up. No, but what? What is the Spotify thing? I'm not. Ah, there should be template on Spotify. What the fuck? I didn't put it here. What the hell? I didn't put it here. Spotify playing. It's not working. Ah, no, you can't even know what music I'm playing. I'll try to refresh it. What's not working? There is not a thing. Widget, it's not. No, it's not working. And uh, okay, yeah, never mind. It's not. Oh, it's not working today for some reason. That's the reason why. Same. You can see the music I'm playing, but it's fine, I guess. Hey, the inside part of the move this here, though. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, it's so many dots starting. Here, I can bit more because here probably I will use this tool. It's suitable. I can do wee woo for the tongue, wee woo. And you see, the more if I move and nothing weird deforms in a weird way, it means I did it properly. That's a way to check it. See, here it's normal to be. Actually, it makes sense to be like that here, so it's fine. And so, oh, here it breaks a little. What up? Okay. Well, I will never move it. But because stretch in a really weird way, probably here, fix that. Better. And I don't want to move that part, so here we are. Here, probably I can. It doesn't coincide completely with the. So we can do weep. Okay. Yeah, I am Italian. Are you Italian too, or you just recognize the accent? Okay, so here we are. It will be funny to discover how to do this, but probably I will stretch the, especially when it comes out. So probably be funny. And actually, now that I think about this should be behind the. And to do that, wait, let me check a pause. I'm working here. That's. I will probably use mask. It's the easiest way to. Yeah, I will probably do mask. Okay, now done that, hide it. The tip down here. I think it's enough because when I have to deform them, I don't have to this much. Increase. So, and actually all together with the jaw. Now we can focus. Okay. Let's try with. Thank you. That's a big effort. Sometimes, but it's fine. Na, na. Oh. I will take them. What's this? This. So many old songs today, but I'm happy. These are my. Mouth gum? Ah, okay, I guess why I called it like that. Okay, I was a little bit worried. This get you? Ah, no, I took part, and this is chin without one. The thing is, this automatic mesh tool works really well with humans, not with not with a long face. So that's the reason why. Comfort, but there are more human VTubers than others. I cannot understand why they. I have to fix it alone because if I do accept it as it is right now, I'll show you what happened so you realize why these blue lines are so important. It this is why it's so important because if you don't connect everything properly, this shitty thing happens. And now I have to discover where the mess is. Where is the blank dot that's not connecting stuff? I discovered the inside part. Yeah, not sure if I fixed everything though. Yeah, no, I found it. Okay, I fixed it. Tricky sometimes to find. That's why I'm so focused. Okay, don't miss much the part of this part of the head, I guess. Okay, I did. Now I do this all together. Let's call it a down. Then I did a mistake somewhere because if the rectangle is like this, it means the mesh of something was there as the corner here. So I have to see which one it is now. This one. Aha, found it. You see? That's why it's not shaped as it's supposed to be. Now it should. Oh, there's another mistake somewhere. I don't know. No, probably to keep the old one. Okay, no problem. In this case, instead of doing everything, we can just adapt it. Keep the lever. And now, ha 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 ha. Now I can move the bottom part and be professionals like this. It's a really bad way to move it right now, but believe in the process. It will work. It will work. Just believe in it. Yeah. This is how it works. I love to test it and try if it actually works. Doing it is a silly. It works. Okay. Now everything is coming together. We are happy about that. And now, apart from that, now there is all the tufts here. Kinda long. We call it the mesh, sorry. I always the wrong word to start that. The tuft back there. Okay. That's believe. I wait, I read them. Give me. Yeah, is because otherwise it happens. Oh, what happened here? Excuse me, sir. Okay, in this case, I'll just delete that part and. What the fuck? Not this much. I'm pretty sure the pretty one. What the fuck? Oh my, it's a mess everywhere. Wait, no, no, no. Let's delete it. Okay, let's do it again. Oh my, they are sometimes this. Let's maybe. Oh, okay. Let's say this kind of stuff can happen. The safe and sound. Like I put like a. Okay. Now all of the other tufts, I'm pretty sure they are here. These are. Then I. So tuft one. Here we are. Kind of stuff that shouldn't happen. It means there are not enough dots. Fix that, just make. I will use these items required. Now the lines are not appearing, there's not a connection everywhere. So the software is telling me you have to connect the missing dots because otherwise I don't miss the one. Sometimes it's now instead of relying on automatic custom, it's here now. Okay, so now if I move it, it won't flip in a bad way, but it will just okay, here I can't but because I can control it instead. Here, okay, so it works. Okay, I did them all together. The time. Okay, I did them all together. Yeah, okay, okay. Hello, mighty grandpa. How are you? I hope you're fine. You're fine. Oh, did I say that? Okay, let me read. By the way, that's yeah, I know. They love school dogs, so usually love this kind of stuff. So. I am Australian. I recognize the accent. I dated a Maltese girl from Malta, I think. Most of her friends were Italian, Catanian, and Maltese. Makes sense. Okay, makes sense. She showed her love by calling me stupid and hitting the back of my head. No, why? Hello, Gabbiano. Sorry, I just saw you. Typical Italian way to do it. I always bully my friends to demonstrate my love for them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a universal way, not only Italian way. I am the Calabrian, but I have no real ties to their culture or language or anything. But weirdly enough, Italian Americans knew I was part Italian before I did. Really? It's weird because when we usually meet an American, Italian American, you are so different from us for the majority of time because even the accent is more American than Italian actually. if you are born or if you go usually to Italy, probably that makes the difference. Otherwise, you are more American than ever, probably, with some rules with the Italian culture, and that's it. I can't recalibrate. Now I'm doing that. Oh, Moana song. This is for I can confirm that any relationship, even friendship, just become more direct and violent with time. It sounds so bad like that, but it's actually true. Yeah, because it's our way to show affection. It works weirdly, we should say, but yeah. I swear at some point I will make a poll to the let the chat decide if we need a trust the process counter, probably. We always trust the process. You should always do that. Amaya, hello. This is the owner of this GiftTuber, guys. Amaya, one question. Because they call you cute before. Do you accept this compliment, or you want to bite down their face because of this? What do you like to be defined cute, or you prefer to avoid it? If we ever print our own money, then this is what has to be printed on it. Fleirasekai, trust the process, absolutely. With me doing this, probably. It is fine, okay. She won't kill you for that. She won't kill you for that. You're safe and sound for that, guys. By the way, to show you the reason why, since you're here, Maya, the reason why I say that it's pointless to show you what I'm doing on Notion is because right now I'm doing dots, and I'll show you an easy way. No, like this. You see? I'm working on dots because without these dots I can't rig you, and this is called meshing. I need these dots to give you a sense of movement, and then I can work with the deformers, this green stuff you see here. Right now I've finished to mesh everything related to the skull, so now we can do stuff like this. I make fun of this. So I show you. Hello, how are you guys? It's not a rig, of course, but this is to show you how it's supposed to work when I open the mouth. Okay? I can be stuff like that. I love to play with my characters now, but yeah, and the same thing apply here. I finished it a moment ago. Don't look at the teeth going up and but So yeah. If you want, by the way, I can make you a silly face, something like this, if you want, or with the spell wheel. I can make you wait. Yeah, if you want. We can. I love making this kind of stupid stuff, so we can do that. So yeah, this is how it's supposed to work. Before I couldn't do that on Procreate. Now I can because of the magic of rigging. So yeah. So yeah, this is how it's supposed to work now. Easier to see how it's supposed to. Really badly, as you can see. But it works, so that's fine. Oh, I have to save. Let's do that before I lose everything. And I rigged part of the toggles, not the one with the arms with the heart shape thing, because I have to add the bracelet there. I just needed to fix that layer and import it fits there, so not a big deal. And that's it, I guess. I did the headphone too here as a toggle, but I have to create the toggable version of it. And we also rigged this, not rigged meshed, sorry, I used the wrong term. So we can then work in an animation like this. And with the drop, the same exact and stuff like that. The blush too, the tablet too, we did it. And yeah, I miss basically the arm toggles right now. I will do as the last one. I will rig everything else before. So we are sure at least you have the avatar ready. At least before I go away. If I then manage to do everything, it's fine. It's fine in the... Okay. Let's see. I was doing this. I did this, and now I have to rig everything. This is the automatic mesh, but for the time, so manually to do it more properly and make it move. This is how the tuft move at some point. So yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry if you were talking about me. As I said, I'm Australian. They just the new based the personality traits like a face, hair, skin. Ah, because of appearance. I think I defined you American by mistake. Sorry for. Okay. Rest of my family is blonde hair, blue eyes. I have black curly hair, olive skin, and brown eyes. Yeah, it's a really typical maybe Italian thing. So yeah, if the tongue sticks out like that, it would be a pleading face. Why not? The Fleira, hello, AB. Oh my, ringing out female model. I see. You see, Amaya, they love your model. They love your model. It's not the first one that call you cute or hot, I think. So yeah, compliments on that for the design, I guess. Okay. Now, yeah, the tongue will stick out. I think Amaya was not here while I was showing it. I have to see where it is. I think down, go down. Here, yeah, we rigged it already. Not rigged, meshed it, but I can move it a little bit to when do stuff like that. But I have to work on mask, as you can see here, because otherwise it will overlap the down teeth. Here probably it will shrink, and here I have to hide with the mask. I didn't show you on the preview, but basically we'll use this a lot, and I'll duplicate it because like that I will make them invisible, and making them invisible will hide some parts I want, and in that way it will be easy for me to hide stuff like the teeth and stuff like that. Okay, wait, because I moved the stuff and I didn't fix it. I can see here there's a problem, but if something like this happens, I just needed to do this. It's a really tiny detail, so we just needed to fix it like that, and the animation. Okay, done that. Let's put it back to everything it was to be. And now, let's work on stuff. That's it was basically all cut automatic mesh because it's more comfortable for human beings, not furry, unfortunately. But apart from for some area, it works. I don't know the shape out here, so let's try this something that it's so messed up. So let's do those part, and now if I do this, it okay. So we can see the shape of it at least. Yeah, I got it right. It's area to not okay. Artifact. Ah, perfect. Inside. Oh, idol. This is the Deutsch version. Let me check. Yeah, this is the Deutsch version. Enjoy. You wanted to learn Deutsch, Rasblo? Here we are. Learn it with your idol. This is made by a Vtuber actually, and I love her way of singing it. That's why I have it on my Spotify playlist, and I understand a little bit of Deutsch. Oh, and it sounds so good. Na na na. Process, as I always say also to the others. I have to make a sticker with believe in the process because okay, so now if I okay, now let's work on this. Oh my, it's so broken already. Okay, it's fine. Let's do probably convenient for me. That everything now. Learn, Fiona. You have to learn Deutsch too for Oli. Learn with the song. Starting to lag. I have put only on the Pro software, not on the stream. The software. Na 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 na. I need to. This me. Why it's like, can I have the dot? No. Want to add another laggy so it does this. No, that lag as can do this. I know I am in live stream doing that, but you can do this. Come on. Okay. Now make it work. Since there are a lot of stuffs in the same area. Make it tiny. Because in that way, I will move just this main and not everything. But since there are a lot of them, we have to be clever here to work with this. So if I put it here, I move everything else in a more proper way. Not completely, maybe. Since this one moves already a little bit with the previous one, we can maybe consider this area. If I move this, I move already a little bit the down part, and then I can play with the mesh. Instead of using this tool, I will do this. And actually it impacts a little up here, but too much. Again, it's impacting. Okay, we will fix that with that case. And here, the impact will do this. We'll play with it a lot. So we can move the tufts properly. Okay, now this is the cheek. I would make that cheek L because we have to follow the perspective of the character. So here we are. So if I move this pop-up, I move entirely. Okay, now with this cheek R, and I will make the former for both of them. So I know where the cheeks. So when I move Papa, okay, then everything I do for the head, I will make everything inside the head deformer. In that case, it's a matter of patience for the majority of time. Oh, I don't want to see the mask right now. Okay, we are here. We need to do the ears now. The ears will require some work because there are a lot of details on them. I see. Yeah, then it started the neck and the props. Okay, perfect. We are near the end of the I'll save now. I control S. Fluffy. I want to move. I would love a really button. Gamings too. They want to move some. They are almost aligned. It's back here. Auto connector and the connection. Or actually, they can stay together. I think airline here, because when I work on the axis X, I need them to separate because in that way I can deform more the inside part of the ear, and that way it's easier for me to make it pretend that it's turning basically in front of you instead of on the side like it is. Airline. Impressive how precise I can the mouse. Sometimes it doesn't happen every time, but almost. Better to battle next and erase the bad part. Yeah. Now this should be the inside part. Not roughly because I needed to edit it at pointers. But again, I wish a little. Of mine, not so at the vet, so not because something happened. I needed to get some pills for you now, epilepsy, because they are almost finished home. I just needed to take them from there, and veterinary here closed at 4 p.m. Not only today, Friday, every day. So annoying. I have to work beforehand just for that. I hate that. I hate just to retrieve some pills. I have to stop to work before. I hate that. At least close at 5 p.m. I'm adapting to Dane's time, but come on, at least close at 5, at least 4. If someone gets hit after that, it's a mess. Crazy. No, no, no. I'm reading soon. Wait a second. Let me here's point. Oh, I touched something, a corner. Now let's connect our ears. So ear L. So now move. If I turn it, I didn't consider I can play mask every time. Mask every time I have did this kind of mistakes because it seems a tough and it's fine, but weird. I had it's really weird, but it's fine. Okay. Okay, now done the horse before. Bye bye, Fiona. Have a good lunch. Oh yes, and I can confirm, Maya, you have a very cool model. Lunch back that did the missing stuff was here, but apart from that, everything good. I will learn Italian and Phil can learn maybe Danish first before learning German. Yeah, can make sense. I have not seen if it is true, but I have heard that now K-pop songs were made in Italian even in the film. Yeah, actually, if you look at the show now, if you look at Netflix's show now, the movie, you see them in Italian. I think they are all good, but not the how it's done one because that's weird. That's really weird. But the others are actually kind of good. I like them. The Italian version of K-pop Demon Hunter song, the official one, are kind of cool. Apart from the one of how it's done. Yeah. Tell me a bit of what you want to say, as you sounds more like a pouty remark to someone says, is that? It's like, yeah, by the way, it makes sense that Fiona learns that. It will be more useful, like I should do it. Okay, now I need to, I think, guys, we'll mesh until the head. After that, we'll stop and yeah, I'll continue by myself or in the next art stream. No, probably I will probably continue by myself. Let's see if maybe on Friday I will manage to do art stream where I show you how to rig this in case, but probably I will be faster. For that I will be faster probably. Okay, let's do this. Forms. I don't actually have to. I think a basic fine. I don't. They don't have to. So yeah, just let's see if they are done properly. Part here again. I don't actually have it. Apart from up and down, but I prefer to make them of big no. Okay. The same thing now applies here down here. Watching is just getting me more and more excited. I can't wait to get everything all set up. I'm happy for that. I'm happy that you're also hyped for this. This is probably the most boring part because it's not the rigging, but it's the process right before rigging. No, I don't. But yeah, this is essential, unfortunately, to make it work properly how we want to, because a bad mesh would mean a bad movements, and it require more work in the end after that just to fix them. So I prefer to make them immediately, right? It requires some time, but in the end it will work. The rig part actually it's not that quick. A little bit maybe compared to the mesh part because I don't have to do all this manual stuff. But yeah, it's a matter of time in the end. It's all a matter of time, of patience. But we are near the end. I think the art process in this case was way longer because I had to understand how to place everything properly without making it weird, like how to place the bottom teeth properly to go up in front of the upper ones, but behind the rest. Yeah, that's more logical and stuff, problematic stuff with its design. But apart from, yeah, that was the longest part because I had to understand where to place everything. It work when we move. The mask then will do the rest. But if you do that a little bit in advance, instead of relying only on mask, I prefer them. When there are little stuff hide to difficult to hide, it's better to rely on them, but not everywhere. Otherwise, it will be too much. I prefer to work with the right position of layers in the hierarchy. It's called like that instead of relying on mask. Yeah. Oh, why? Why you have to? Okay. Okay. No, there is a blind. Yep. Hearing a call. Ah, okay. Why oh, a color? I thought I wrote color. Why color? It's so pixelated. Since you were not here since the beginning, Amaya, it's everything pixelated because to work more properly without lagging so much because of the dots, I had to reduce the quality of the Canva. That's why when I close by, it's pixelated. I can edit it from here. I think. Display quality, you see, it's 1:2. Scale would be way more sharper. But yeah, right now it's normal to be blurry. When you zoom in the software, it won't be. Uh, they're really useful to avoid it to implode sometimes. So I did it all. Miss. Oh, sorry. Yeah, because when I work, since I have the microphone on the table, it's a table microphone in front of me. By mistake, with the arm, I move the wheel at the bottom of it. That's the gain. And sometimes I risk to put low volume. That's why my voice is cut sometimes. Just let me know that because it happens randomly sometimes. I just move the wheel by mistake of the gain, and that's why it's like that. Sorry. Sorry. Thanks for letting me know that. Always let me know when this happens so I can prevent it a little bit when it's becoming too much. Yeah, it was not to the minimum right now, but almost. So it's normal you couldn't hear me properly. I hope you perceived everything I said before. Here, let's put a sort of fake line now. How it's supposed to be. Why my arms are so wide? Wait. Recalibration moment. Can I? No. Why? Can I have a recalibration software? Why? I push it 2 times. It's not working. I'm pressing it, but it's not working. Sometimes it's hard to detect, it seems, but it just sometimes, I don't know why, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's go back to the software here and to OBS. Why it's so messy? Okay, maybe too much. Yes, confirm. Here it's fine. And that's why. Okay, you're explaining the use of doc. Doc sounds like doctor for Italian without the H, because this is how we pronounce doc. When we want to say doctor in a shorter way, doc, what you want to do, cosa vuoi fare, dottore, or something like that. Okay, here done. Let's put everything together. Here we are. Let's put no, I don't think I should put the ears all together, so in this case, no. Add base here. Actually, yeah, that's since there were blank spot, that's the reason why it's done not properly. I won't have to move it actually, but let's just check if everything is fine. Yes, I think we are done. Yeah, we can summarize everything with the head. So wait, let's do this. Not the headphone. Not now. I prefer to keep them separate. Look at how marvelous it is. Jaw down. Why it's so wide? Probably some deform. No, wait. Before doing that, some deformers are not right. Why? Okay, probably I will fix it later. Okay. Up jaw, and the rest is fine. Yeah. Head. Written in capitals because so I recognize it immediately. Why it's so big? Let's see. There's one that's big. Oh no, where's the... Because you see, when I shape it, there's the red rectangle that sits up here like that. There's probably a mesh where I didn't notice there were the corners. And that's why it's like that. Okay, let's check. Probably in here. Line, here it's fine, it's fine, it's... Oh, here. Okay, found it. Found the victim of this mess. So now, if I shape it, everything should be in place. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Wait, I want to shape it here. I don't know why it's so down here. What's so down here in this area? Why there is a red rectangle there? I leave it like this just to be sure, but now, haha, floating head. So perfect. Now, floating head, let's see if I can reduce it even more. Yes. Not sure why... Sorry, if I do this... Why it's outside? I don't get to... let me check. Troubleshooting. It shouldn't be like that. Nose. But this is the limit. Why there is a rectangle going here? Let me check. Maybe I can find the problem. It's not even because of the spiral. Maybe because of the other one. Probably it's the spiral of the other eye. Ah, one thing, Amaya, indeed, I forgot to show you. The spiral eye. Now you can see it more properly. I want to export a line for the sclera though, because in that way it doesn't overlap the line art of the orb. I prefer to keep it separate. But yeah. Let me find the other eye so I can show you. Yeah, you see? Without the pupil behind, but that's how you will be confused. And yeah. No, wait. Okay. I'm not sure if it's because... No, it's not because of the spiral, if it's so wide, the red rectangle there. I have to see where it is, the problem. Okay. Oh, here. What's this? The jaw down. Why it's so big? It's a problem of this? Ah, because of the tongue. Okay, it makes sense. It's because of the tongue. Okay. So it makes sense to be this wide. No, wait. At this point, let's reshape it. It's because of the tongue. Okay. Let's keep it like that. So no problem. Because otherwise, if I put it outside the head, when I make the head moving like this, it won't follow the finger. So yeah, let's keep it like that. Probably I will use a rotator deformer to do that, to do this movement. because it's easier instead of moving this. The rotator deformer, to give you a little of context, it's this thing. I put it like this, so when I move, you see, it's easier. I'll wait because I want to be sure where to put it, but yeah, I will use that probably. Okay, I think we are done for today. Maybe I can continue actually a little bit. Maybe it's with the neck. I have some time, I guess. I need to go to, let me think. I have to take a shower, eat something, go to the vet before it closes, then doing some commission, then meet a friend outside with her dog. Will I how many time I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 hours to do everything. I think I can. Can I work? It's better if I stop here actually today. But I would love to do more. Okay, probably. To summarize, I would love to stream more, but maybe it's better if I give myself 1 hour more instead of relying on 3 hours to do everything. So, okay, next, not sure if on Monday or Tuesday, I will mesh everything else, Amaya, since you're here so you can listen. I will mesh everything else. After that, on Wednesday, probably, I will start to rig it. The face is the most important thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the basic rigging will be done before I go away. I try to do the... It's a little bit early for this song, but it's fine. I will probably manage to do the basic rigging. I will probably miss the toggles I was speaking about before, so the hearts with the arm and the end-shape hearts, stuff like that. But apart from that, it's fine. I'm about to close Gabbiano, so it's completely fine. Yeah, next time the most complex part to rig is done, because the rest will be easier actually to do. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that let me save. I'll save it multiple times, and yeah, the rest will be easier to mesh. Probably I can manage to do that in one morning. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let me read what you're writing. It's the funny, Amaya. It's fine. Why I'm saying funny? It's fine, Amaya. Don't worry. I know. I'm pretty sure you'll watch the VOD until this point. So you will know why I'm saying that. Let me read. More gotta head out. Bye, Maya. Bye. I learned what I learned. It's very possible that basic have skipped for German, I guess. Work the art stuff and shit. I came back, so you're still doing the art stuff and the shit? Yeah, absolutely. It will be kind of long, actually. It's not as actually a short process working on this kind of stuff. It requires some time. So yeah. Yeah, it's a Vtuber model, not for me, for Amaya, that was here like some months ago. Now she had to go because she's at work, I know it. So I'm kind of just bad at putting time into studying. I just end up listening to German song. I really try to switch games or movie to German. But it's normal to be like that. I am facing the same exact issue with Danish, for example. It sounded very hard of Fleira say the doc. I said that in Italian. Doc is another thing. Doc. I say it like that. How German should sound, it's different. I still remember how to read the Deutsch properly. Come on. Oli can agree with that. I did that once. Right? Want to challenge me? Oli, write something in German. Even if I don't understand a thing of what I'm reading, I can read it properly. I remember well the pronunciation rule. This is how we make fun probably of the like when you're spitting out, basically. That's the same. That's the same. We do it a lot, but yeah, it's like when a cat is hissing. Yeah, probably something like that. Even today the work demands me, so have fun. Thank you. Fleira ist... Oh, okay. Fleira ist eine sehr gute... Künstlerin. It should be like that, the pronunciation, okay? Fleira ist eine sehr gute Künstlerin. It should be like that. I can read it. Don't challenge me. I can still read the Deutsch. I don't remember anything about vocabulary and words, but I still can read it, okay? Thank you so much. I remember it. I know. Also because the reason is, the rules applied in German languages are really similar to the Italian one, so that's why it's not so difficult, because you basically read everything how it should be read, with not weird stuff like it happens in English, for example, where you read sometimes the A as an A, sometimes as a A, for example. It's really simple German with that point of view. Even Italian, if you know those rules, you can read everything, even if you don't understand what you're reading. Künstlerin, it's artist, right? Because Kunst, it's art, if I remember well. And you wrote basically Fleira is a really good artist, right? I can recognize that. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. That's the content of the contest, Fleira. Let's do that. Only tore me apart for how I pronounce Eckler and Koch. When there is the at the end, it's always like that for me. Koch. Something like that. Thank you. Yeah, oh shit, that's very good. Yes, Rasa translated it perfectly. Thank you. Even me. Even me. Even me. Okay, by the way, yeah, if you say something in German with the at the end, I will always say like I'm forcing myself a lot to say that. But yeah, I tried my best, okay? The k is very hard. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but if you know those simple pronunciation rules, you can read everything. So yeah, so yeah. And this was the Italian opening of Digimon, I think. By the way, yeah, I hear it while I was. Oh, so much, so yeah. By the way, I can even read French if you give me something like that. Probably less than German, because there are some pronunciation rules that follow the English logic, we can say. So you have to imagine how it should be pronounced. But yeah. Consider only, if you want to learn Italian, try to learn first the pronunciation rules, because if you know them, you can read everything, even if you don't know what's the meaning behind it. There are some rules, they are not so few like in German maybe, but probably considering that they work in the same exact way, maybe it's easier for you to pronounce them. So consider to learn a pronunciation first. There are not so many rules. For example, the you say, for example, it's k for us. It's like the sound of the key, okay? So, for example, chiaro, that means light, it's chiaro, indeed. Like you have a key in front of it, okay? Or, for example, ciarlatano, it's written like that, but there are some words, depending on the vowel or the consonant, there is right after the C. The C is pronounced in a different way in Italian, for example. It can be k, like this, or it can be ch, like this. And it depends just by the vowel in front of it, for the majority of time. It depends by that. Some other rules can be the S, because serpente is like this. Shame, there is a C next to it, so it's a sh, so it's like that, shame. And let me think about something else that can be weird in Italian. G, proprio, J or G, it depends. Ghiaia, that means stones, little stones you can find on the beach. It's a G, but written in a different way. Let me think about a word. Gesso, it's a J, not a G, it's a gesso, just because there is not the H in front of it. I'm pretty sure you're writing down everything. So yeah, this is how it works for the majority of time. Or for example, when there is the I, like ciarlatano before, it's written like that, but it's different with Carlotta, that's a name, for example, a proper name of someone. That's a k in that way. With the I in next to the chi, it's usually ch, said like that. Learning Italian with Fleira. And what else? Let me think another pronunciation rule. It would be nice to write this down in a Discord channel. Yeah, we can do that with different languages. We can consider a forum thing like that. We make a thread or something like that for each language where we write down everything. And yeah, let me think something else. We can do something like that though, for sure. No, I can't today, but maybe I can do that in the weekend. It would be nice. It would be nice. A really international community. Why not? Something else I'm thinking. doesn't come to my mind. Fammi parlare, let me speak in Italian for a moment so I can remember. Fammi parlare italiano per un po' così capisco cosa c'è. C'è, written like that, it's a c'è, with the ch, not a k, it's a c'è. It means there is, literally. You know what is hard for me? I mostly go by feeling, even in German and English. It can be good, this is an Italian song, by the way, it's good, but in Italian is more stiff with this kind of stuff, so if you know that, it means that. For them, it's read always in that way. I'm terrible with Lure, I know, but trust me, if you learn them, it requires some time and trial and errors. It's completely normal. Don't worry for that. If you learn them, it's easy. Now I'm saying a lot of them. It's normal for you that you are confused for that. But yeah, probably if you learn them, you can read everything, like I did before with the German. So let me think something else. When there is everywhere you see the accent like this in Italian, così, you have to put indeed the accent to that vowel. We omit accent for the majority of time. If there is, it means it's important. So you have to emphasize that letter, così. It means so like that, basically, okay? And something else with the accent. We usually, when there is an H in front of a vowel, it's usually mute. We don't pronounce it. It's not a thing to pronounce the H in Italian. For example, a, it's the same of a, for example, but the first R is a preposition, it means at. The second one, like I said the last time, is a verb instead. That's the only thing to recognize if it's a verb or not. There are several rules. There are not so many, but not even so few. Just a matter of time to get used to them. At some point it will be natural, probably, for you. So, yeah. Then there is the dialect thing, and that's another thing. Belantro, I'll drink. Wait a second, thanks. After saying so many times, I need it. I need it. Okay, the song you're listening to right now, if you are on Twitch, it's half Spanish, half Italian. Don't mind it. The ritornello, the mid lyrics you're hearing right now is Spanish, with a really Italian accent, but it's Spanish. This song is particular, maybe for that, but okay. By the way, guys, I have to go because it's better for me to have more time to do stuff at this point, since it's all because of the veterinary, actually, not because of everything else. So let's go to just chatting in the meantime, so we can speak more fluently. Sorry, I went on be right back instead. Okay, sorry, misclicked. Okay, let's go on be right. I'm gonna the starting soon thing, and let me save. I saved already, but let me save again the model. Doing so much time, it hurts my throat now. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Let me put OBS here so we can see who we can raid. I always prefer to raid every time I can. Let me recalibrate real fast. Okay, this time it worked. Let me see. I am about to go, unfortunately, but thanks for passing by. I really appreciate it. No. I was about to raid away too. Oh, hello, thanks for the raid, Dikre. Hello, thanks a lot. What were you doing? Thanks a lot for the raid. Really appreciate it. You were doing art. What were you doing? Did the shout work automatically? No. So let me fix that. Wait a second. Shout SO. It should work like that. Dikre. Okay. Should work. Yeah, perfect. Narao loves to create. I know you love to create. I was what you were doing art, you were doing something else. I was about to raid out too. Let me try to decide which one to raid at this point. But I'll wait for a moment. If you don't know me, guys, I am a VTuber. As you can see, a furry VTuber. I was working on a VTuber model before. A GIFTuber model, partially rigged, exactly. I'm mainly an artist, a full-time content creator and artist, but I've worked as a vet technician in the past. I can call myself a behaviorist. So from time to time I speak about animals too. So hi, welcome. Thanks a lot for the raid. You can do this. I'd like to learn some too. It's just I might need to limit many languages I take at time. Yeah, because otherwise it risks to be confusing. Rasblo, one language per time is better probably. A Stranger Thing. Ooh, okay, I want to see that. If you have a way to share it, not in the chat, unfortunately, links doesn't work here for security reason. But yeah. So yeah, what, ma Dio Cristo, why like that? Why written like that? Why written like, as you can see, and here I am Italian and not hiding my accent at all. So yeah, for example, ma Dio Cristo, since we were teaching Italian to the others, it's an exclamation to say like something like, oh my god, not completely like that, but something like that. You know, the more you learn, it's not a bad word, not absolute, it's just an exclamation, we can say, to say the same thing of oh my god, but in a different way. So yeah, let's see who we can raid to, because indeed I have to go, guys. Thank you, Matty. Thank you, Matty. I have to go, unfortunately, because I have some stuff to do. I would love to stay longer, but it's better maybe to take more time instead of rushing everything. So there's Kinney, actually. Can we consider to raid the monkey, guys? So I raid someone who speak mainly Italian in stream, but since I'm going to stream her with an English audience, we are obliging her to speak in English, and it's something she wants to learn, for what I see. So yeah, let's raid the monkey. Let's raid the monkey. Wait a second. Kinney 2D, right? Yes, it's written like that. Okay, it works tonight? Okay, perfect. You too, Salmon. Let's see if we manage to play something together at some point, at this point. Oh no, she's oh, I think she went to hit. Okay, we'll raid her. We'll be right back. It's fine. By the way, see you guys next Monday. I'll stream again probably some cozy games, because I have some keys to review before going on holiday. So, holiday, that's a big word, but yeah, before going back to Italy, it's better to say that. Thanks for the company, thanks for the compliments on what I was creating for Amaya, thanks for the compliment on the design of Amaya, that's up to her, but thanks for saying that, she was really happy. And yeah, see you guys next week. We're going to play something, and on Friday we're going to do some art again. Let's see if I manage to finish Amaya before doing the art stream or not. And yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful weekend here back on Discord and on my social media. Tomorrow our new reel will be released. Consider to support me on Patreon if you like what you see. And yeah, see you next time, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye-bye-bye.